This is your one and only Firespark81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and welcome back to Starbound Penguin Piracy Part 2. Okay, so we're going to take a look at everything that's inside this ship. There is a lot to this mod. We're probably not going to get to it all. I'm going to try to cover as much as I can within our time limit here. If you like any part of what you see, I highly suggest you download the mod and check it out. If you did not see Part 1 and you want to see Part 1, I'll link to it in the description. Okay, so this is the Tier 8 ship. It's not very big. Unless something went wrong when I did the command to update it to the max tier, this is as big as she gets. It's not a very massive ship, but you're a little penguin, so it's not that big of a deal. You can fit a lot of stuff in here. You can't fit some of the bigger things in here, and like, let me see here, like these are just too big. You got custom that. There is also this will probably fit in here. I just got to find space for it. There's also this Terramart, custom penguin Terramart, and yeah, as you see, all these other things here. We're going to start off with our C menu. Hit C. That gets you access to the Penguin Inventors table. That's where all this begins. It also allows you to craft doubloons, yeah, I guess that's how you pronounce that. Silver bars, so 4 silver bars. Gwins, I don't even know. Gold bars, 34 of those. And then copper bar gets you 20 of the pings. And that's like special penguin currency. You also have access to stuff to hide your outfit so it doesn't look like you're wearing anything. You can just run around and you're you know, looking like a penguin. So you have one for each slot, including the back slot. They're cheap. They're just some woven fabric and a log. Nothing crazy expensive. So yeah, you can get those in there as well. You also have access to the Penguin King, the Penguin UFO chair, and the Sarge, and the Unbound Star. There's just all kinds of stuff, except you're not going to be crafting this anytime soon. Sarge, he's just going to cost you a couple pings. That's pretty cheap. And then we have the Worthless Crystal, which is just going to cost you some glass. Okay, so you have access to all that stuff in there. You want to start with this here, the Penguin Inventors table. That's going to allow you to craft a bunch of other crafting stations. Plus, it also allows you to craft special stuff for your ship, like the pet panels, which will allow you to have other pets. So we'll craft one of those. I'll show you those. You got a different pilot's chair you can put wherever. You got the Fezwig furnishings that you can craft in here. The different pet panel, all kinds of different pet panels, and a bunch of other crafting stations and other odds and ends and goodies. Here's the Penguin King again. He's in multiple places. The Terramart, the Sarge, all that you can craft in here as well. And then we have these stations here, which I'll show you all of these. Okay, so the little pet panel, I have that here. Just place that in your ship. There you go. You can see we got a little rabbit. Just in case you want to fill your ship full of pets, that's an option for you. And we'll just take that down because I got enough pets running around here. Okay, so the ship itself, as you can tell, is custom, and we have a little custom pet here. This little guy, isn't he cute? And we have sail, just recolored sail. And you can see your teleporter is smack dab in the middle. You have your fuel gauge here, and your pilot seat is all the way at the top, which is pretty neat. And I like the ship. The ship's just a little small for me. I mean, it's not much bigger than this, or I should say it's not much smaller than this when you first start. For your tier 1, you don't gain a whole lot of extra space. As you can see here, it moved up, give us a little tiny space in here. I mean, I understand you're a penguin and you're smaller, but I just wish it was a little bit bigger so you could put a little more stuff. It seems kind of cramped as compared to other tier 8 ships, in my opinion. Okay, let's take a look at the different crafting stations and stuff. First of all, we have the Penguin King here. He's got a lot of little odds and ends in here. You can get the inventor's blueprint, gives you table and stuff, unlocks other stuff. And I think I've been in admin mode the whole time, so I think you get him and then he unlocks other things for you. So like you get that and then it'll unlock some stuff. I think that's how it's supposed to work. Once I was in admin, I bought a bunch of these, so I think it just unlocked all automatically. So even if I was to get out lot of admin now, I would still have all this stuff. So I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. Anyway, we have the black market console here, which you can buy some cool weapons. The swords are okay. The Mobius pistol is amazing. I like it. I'll show you that here in a minute. Plus you can buy other custom outfits, although they look hilarious on your penguin. I'll buy the enforcer set here, and we'll equip it onto the little guy. You can see, so they all have different bonuses and stuff you can see there, and they look pretty neat. And this one kind of reminds me of Halo, and it's kind of cool. All right, so let's exit out of that, and I'll show you what happens. So I actually have a set on now. If you take off the clothes to disguise things, you can see it's kind of a mess. So we can take off that, and for some reason his hat goes in the leg slot. I don't know why, but then we can equip this stuff here, and yeah, your penguin's not really fit to be, you can see like we're running, but we're half underground because your penguin's shorter than what he should be, and it kind of messes things up a little bit. So that's one of the reasons you'll want to be crafting the hider stuff, so you can hide the outfit that you're wearing, and you know, just keep your little hat visible because you look adorable in your little hat. Then we have the assembler. This lets you craft different matter manipulators, so you can craft specific ones for like liquid. There's the manic one. They're just like different variations of the base vanilla, matter manipulator. I'm going to leave discovering what the difference is for each of these up to you when you download the mod and check it out, because I'm sure you're going to once you see how awesome the mod is. Next, we have the Penguin Omni shop. This shop, everything is bought with the Penguin currency. You can see there's lots of different odds and ends in here, a lot of just vanilla stuff, but then there's also Penguin stuff in here as well. The employee station, you can condense your different penguin currency into other penguin currency. So if you got like a ton of pings or whatever, you can just condense them the same way you can condense them into the voxels, and then you can uncondense them to get pixels back instead. So a lot of different options in there, and then you also have the option here to uncompress them, and then you can actually buy different ores. So essentially, since the penguin currency is ore, it's more or less just an ore exchange, but it looks like you're just extended. Most of the exchanges is just going to be copper into something else, so varying amounts of copper. And then we have the doubloon, which you can get through here, as opposed to the normal way. You can get it by spending 5 goons, however you pronounce that, I don't know. And next up, we have the Penguin Trading Station. This is a bunch of different penguin themed furniture. It's similar to the ship here. So it's stuff that you're going to see in your ship, and different penguin themed stuff, all kinds of different little odds and ends in here. Also, you can get a penguin translocator, which is essentially just a translocator, but it just says it's a penguin translocator. You can get a penguin storage locker, just all the different instruments. This is where you buy the hover beak, which is the transport in here. So you're going to need a hover bike controller, a bunch of other odds and ends, some pings and some copper wires, silicon boards, Durasteel, and then you can buy that. And it just basically turns your hover bike into a different penguin version hover bike. You can get a hyper rifle, and you can see you actually have to have like a weapon chip and then 2 different weapons in order to make that. And you can get this here, another assault rifle. You can get the low graph parachute, which essentially just stops you from taking fall damage. This is really cool because we have the penguin version of the different outfits. So you can see here, it actually, when you put it on, you're going to be wearing like your little penguin outfit. See there? You can see it doesn't show up on the mannequin right. So I'll buy this set here and show you. But the other cool thing is here we go. They got special EPPs. Like this one is the regeneration. It allows you to regen. And there's some other ones in here. I may have overlooked them. Let's see. We type in EPP. There we go. So we have the element block. This one offers protection from elemental damage. Then we have the fall block. This protects you from fall damage. This one makes you glow, and then this one makes you regen. So pretty neat. Lots of little odds and ends in there. Something that you'll enjoy going through and buying the different things and checking it out, all that good stuff. Then we have the Sarge. Sarge sells the mystery cube, and he sells salve, potato, and the penguin rations. So you can buy all of that from him. That's pretty much all he's got going on. And then we come down here, we have the penguin bar, a bunch of different drinks. You can also get some plushies, and you can get some doubloons. And yeah, and you get the Penguin King here too as well, apparently. And you can get the Beak Easy table. So just a bunch of little random bar stuff there that, you know, bar stuff. Anyway, we have the fuel. This thing here transforms different items in bio items into an organic fuel. So you can essentially grow fuel for your ship. So that's a pretty neat feature. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. You can just turn wood directly into fuel. That's a pretty neat little thing there. And then we come down here to this other stuff. We have the Penguin Weapon Roulette, and essentially they're just grab bags. So just grab them there and we can use them, and you're gonna get some random weapon or some random thing. So what do we get? We get a weapon there, and the other thing we got was a perfectly generic item. So you have no idea what you're gonna get out of these. They're just completely random little goodie bags that are gonna cost you varying amounts of money. We got this one here, the Mystery Cube. We got weapon version, the super, I don't even know what this one is, Mystery Cube ST, and then the WA. As far as I can tell, it's all just random stuff, random weapons, different varying levels of weapons though. Then we have this guy here, which will allow you to repair your vehicles and stuff. So this guy will let you repair. He's cool because it's cool to be able to have this guy on your ship or wherever, so you don't have to go back to the outpost every time you want to repair. Then we have this little guy, little fat penguin here, the gourmand penguin, and he sells you different types of food, all kinds of different like sweet treats and stuff like that. That's pretty much all he does, just a little sweet tooth penguin. And then we have the Penguin Employment Station. This actually allows you to buy crew members, and specific crew members, like the shotgun beacon will bring in a penguin that has a shotgun. Same goes sniper. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. So you can bring in specific crew members, whatever you want. You just straight up buy them. No, you know, doing quests or anything like that. Just buy whatever crew member you want. Then we have this here. This is just a chair, a little UFO chair. I just placed it because I wanted to show it to you. Nothing special, except for the fact that it's a UFO chair, and it's amazing. This is your custom penguin flag to teleport to for bookmarks and all that good stuff. Okay, in the chest, I forgot to show the chest here. This is what you start with in your chest. We have the penguin grab bag, your normal stuff. I have not opened this yet, so I have no idea what's in it. I was waiting to open it on camera here, so let's open it and see what we get in the little grab bag. And oh, it gave us a bunch of stuff. It gave us the Sarge, the penguin, bunch of the crafting people. I don't want to call them stations, even though they are, but they're people or penguins, crafting penguins. So it starts you with a bunch of the crafting penguins. That's really cool. So just one more way you can get the Penguin King. Apparently he's super important. Okay, now let's take a look at some of the weapons and stuff. So we're gonna go over here to the weapons tab. Oh, we also have the Penguin Codex and the Orbis Unit Care Manual. Oh, that's for our little pet. That's our pet care manual. That's pretty cool. And it gave us a bunch of other random stuff. All right, let's take a look at these. So this is the translocator. Works just like the normal translocator, except it's penguin version. Then we have the special sword. So this is a little dagger, a little quick attack dagger, regular broadsword, and it does that. Oh, here, let me move this out of the way so you can see. There you go. Yep, it's got the charge attack. And then we have the Mobius pistol. This thing's awesome. Look at that. I love how it drops the little fire. Check it out. Isn't that awesome? And it ricochets off stuff. Really cool weapon. I really like it. I think it's neat. It's really unique. And I like the design, the bullet, the projectile. I mean, it fires nice, it's got a really good speed to it. That's all I can say. It's not too fast, not too slow. You're gonna hit whatever you want, but it's fast or slow enough that you can get good ricochets, you know. I don't know, I like it. It's a really good gun. I think it's really well done. It's so simple and so good. You can see it's got good damage on it, 17.5 DPS, and damage per shot's 5.3. So it's not super OP, but if you look, you can actually dual wield them, or you know, use it with the Unbound Star. And I'm assuming this puts a shield around you. We will test it out. We'll go down to the planet here because I want to put down these other crafting stations and we will test that out. You can see it's also giving me regen while I have it equipped with the pistol, so you can have it and the pistol equipped and just be like crazy OP. I think at some point we'll find out here in a minute. Okay, actually, with that said, let's head down to the planet and we will check out these other crafting stations I could not place in the ship. First off, we have the Penguin Tech Lab console, and I'm assuming this is just a normal tech console. Yeah, nothing special, normal tech console. And it does pretty much what you think it would do. Tech console. Okay, we have the Penguin Terramart. And there we go. We got that placed down. So let's see what we got here. Oh, we got a bunch of different types of seeds. We got access to a bunch of seeds and different plushies. That's cool. So there's some more plushies hidden. And we got the hand, mushi, grass, flower grass. Yeah, you just got a bunch of different seed options in that one. So that's pretty neat. Okay, let's take a look at the next station. So next up, we have the penguin version of the Infinity Express. We got a little penguin outside. Gas is apparently crazy expensive. Let's see what we got here. So, oh, we got some more plushies. And I think that's the only thing that's new. Maybe orange stem pack. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Yeah, so there you go. It's pretty much just an upgraded version of the Infinity Express. Next up, we have the Fezwig furnishings, and let's see here. So we got jukebox, colony deed, the guide to the colony. Oh, different posters. Those are pretty cool. Check those out. Those are really neat. Let's actually buy those and place those to see what those look like placed. We got the Penguin Mona Lisa, the toy penguin robot, decorative, and essentially some more plushies. They're just decorative items. So little odds and ends there. You got the blue vending machine. So that's the Fezwig furnishings. So here are the posters. They are massive. You can see that's a huge poster. Let's check this one out. Yeah, that's a really big one too. Really big posters, but that's pretty cool. So we got those. Next up, we have the Penguin Infirmary. She's kind of tiny, but you can buy stim packs, bandages, and healing salve from her. And that's pretty much all there is in that one. And that's going to be it for the larger crafting stations. One thing I want to point out is if you're down here on the planet, you can also use these pet panels and have pets down in your home as well if you're not on your ship. So you can put those wherever you want and have little annoying pets that follow you around because the little pets drive me nuts and I don't like them. But you can have those on your home, in your home, on your planet, wherever you want them. You can just put those pet panels anywhere. Okay, so I said we were going to take a look at the armor. We have most of it equipped here. Here we go. This is what it looks like when you're wearing your armor. You can see we're wearing armor. It's super tiny and you're absolutely adorable and you look so very not threatening, but yeah, it's great. I love this mod. All right, so I said we would take a look at the Unbound Star and the Mobius pistol, so let's do that here. Let's make sure we're not in admin mode. Let's see what this thing does. So we need to find something to it. Here we go, here we go. This guy can attack us. Attack us, guy. What do you got? What do you got? Okay, so it looks like this just gives us crazy regen. And no, we don't have the regen EPP equipped. I unequipped that. Yeah, we just got insane regen. Like, these guys can't even hurt us with that little bit of damage. Let's see if we can fall. And no, it looks like we don't take any fall damage either. So I don't know why we have the no fall damage EPP and the low grab thing. When it appears, we do not take any fall damage. I wonder if it's a height thing. Let's fall really far. Are we just too small? We might just be too small. One other thing I noticed is if you look, we don't seem to regen our energy. And I can't figure out what's causing that. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be or if I'm broken, and I think it's pretty safe to say that I'm broken, and I do have a lot of other mods installed, and there might be something conflicting with the Penguin mod. I'm not 100% sure what the situation is. I just wanted to point it out though, and point out that it may be a bug on my part. Because see, we're just not regenning anything. If I jump back into admin mode, I get my energy back. But we're not regenning even when I stop shooting and I don't do anything. If I unequip that, nothing. We just don't. And another thing I noticed is that we're supposed to have 50 less hit points to start with and 50 more energy. And if I unequip all of this, you can see it still says 100, 100. We're also supposed to have increased damage as well, 10% increased base damage, and that's not showing either. So I think it's safe to say that something is messing, something I have installed, some other mod is messing with the penguins as a whole. So I'm not sure what's causing that, but just note that you have 50 less hit points, 50 more energy, and I think it was 10% increased base damage if you play the penguin race. And that what you see here and the fact that I'm not regenerating any energy is probably a bug on my part. But yeah, so this is a pretty cool setup. When you get this, you can have crazy OP regen and little base monsters. Look, he just doesn't even hurt me. I'm just like, whatever, guy. What do you got? You got nothing, because I got crazy regen powers, and then I can just shoot you with my OP gun and kill you really quickly, maybe, but then I run out of energy. So yeah, that's that. All right, so I think we covered a majority of the basics. Like I said, there is a lot more to it than this, a lot of little odds and ends. You're gonna wanna explore all of these things from top to bottom, because there's just so much different stuff. You got your different crew members you can buy. I mean, there's just so much stuff in this that it's impossible for me to put it in a 20-minute episode. Just, it's a really well done mod, and if you wanna play some type of new race mod, whatever, I highly suggest downloading this one, because this one is one of the most well done that I've seen so far. All right, that is going to call it for this episode. If you like what you see, consider hitting that sub button. I want to give a big thank you to my Patreon supporters for making this episode possible. You all are absolutely amazing. If you would like to help support this channel through Patreon, please check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy and you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.